Hello, comrades. It's Premier Rever, and I am back again at my most marvelous city of Neuve Revergrad. And because we are so grand, we are building another two TV stations, which really is not so unreasonable for such a fine country, I guess, nation as our own, right? We are getting, as some people pointed out, larger than some actual countries. So we're up to 44,000, which I think is actually kind of down, isn't it? Yeah, we're actually losing some people. I'm kind of okay with that at this exact moment. We're going to do some things after we get done designing. Like we've designed over, I think Petrochemsk and Plastertown are, pretty much fully designed. We've designed most of this. I'm sure there's issues and problems in Bricksville. And we probably need to move the sign of Bricksville. We can call this something else over here where we get our power. But, we're going to get our mines built. We have a little bit of designing to do here. And then we're going to get some more of this going. Now, if you watch the Saturday summary, the last episode, you will know that we, have enough chemicals. So I'm not too urgent about that. But I'd like to get in here today while we're running time and hopefully nothing catastrophic happens, and we'll do that. Now, I do want to make a note. Tomorrow morning, there will be no regular episode if you're watching this on Sunday. The episode 200 will be a live stream that will happen at 3 o'clock Eastern U.S. time, which is the same time as New York City. If you can find that on the internet, should be 5 or 6 hours ahead. So in Europe, it'll be 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on your exact time zone. And hopefully a few of you can join. I know I usually do the live streams on Saturday. I'm trying to make this it's going to be kind of real early for people in the United States. It's going to be kind of late by the time we end, maybe, for the people in Europe, depending on when you go to bed. But hopefully a few people can join. I think that's about as good a time. And I'm going to plan on like 2 hours, but if I go over a little bit, that'll be fine too. It depends on what we get done. And I think, hopefully in this episode, I'm just sitting here talking right now, we can get a lot of this nailed down, get like our electricity brought into here and different things. We do have like a transformer here, but we need to get the electricity run. We need to make sure they have each of the things that they're going to need in our town here. We might build another construction office. Eventually we'll turn all these things and commit to them. We are building the roads up this way, hopefully. Are we building this road across here? Yep. So we'll get, into where we can get into this way. Now, there is a road that wraps all the way around, and then we'll come all the way down into chemicals. But, we can even talk about maybe up in this road, but we need to get a plan for the chemicals. So I'd like to kind of start where we left off. And I think all of this is pretty much good to go. I think there might be some roads and whatnot we need to plan on, and we need to get the railroad out of here, and we need to but I'd like to go back, like we were kind of working on the town when we ran out of time 2 episodes ago. So I'd like to sort of start here at this point. Now, what is this? That's our firehouse. Good. I think people will be able to walk to there. We'll put a footpath up there. So we have firehouse. I don't think we put any sports in. Yeah, we got kindergarten, and I think we have some schools here. And then we got 2 cinemas, one on either end. And I didn't level out anything over here further because I think we're going to put a university over in this area. But we can always do that at any point. It's just more. And maybe we'll do it during this episode. Let's see how the rest of our designing goes. So we should have cinemas. We have houses, enough houses, I think, to do our 2 plastics factories. And, there it is. And I think we'll have enough to do up to like 6 chemical factories over here, plus a few extra people to actually run the town. So I think what I'd like to do is see about squeezing in a sense, some sports, right? Maybe like 4 different sports. Make sure people can get to that. Now this is going to be, let's do this first, because this is our passenger line, and all of these people should be able to reach this station, like these houses up this way. So I think we're just going to have 1 station here. Now, the question I have is, we're going to feed people into the chemical factories as well. how are we going to loop them around, or do we do like a stop? Let's plan on, I think this might be better. Like we would plan on pick up people, take them to chemical factory. The same train would come back, pick up people again, and then drop them off here and then loop back around. Does that make sense? Yeah, because they'll be coming in here, which will be the shortest trip. And then we'll try to make sure that we'll have a pretty short trip over this way. And that prevents us, what I was thinking about doing was having a turnaround, but let's see, let's put on the wireframe. And then we'll take this so it's not up that hill. Take it a little bit to the left there. Come straight down here. Now, I just missed. Oh, come on. Stop it. There we go. Yeah, so if we're going to do this, we kind of have to get Chemical Town going at the same time, don't we? All right, well, that's all right. I just wanted to think that through before I started putting these sports, because if I wanted to do like a loop around here, I was kind of eyeing up that for sports. So let's see. Get the people some of the things they need. Yeah, let's see how. This is what? That's the kindergarten. Yeah, we can put that. Yeah, we can get a sports right here. Let's keep it as far away as we can so we can get footpaths in there. And then do we have an equal space? Yeah, we can get another one here. So that'll be some tennis for the people down this end of town. Let's see. Can we get a football field in there? It's kind of tight with that house, isn't it? Yeah, it's awful tight right there. We could just put it across the street. Yeah, why don't we put it next to the firehouse? The firehouse guys can, I really don't want that to attach. Especially because if we build it right there. So we'll come back to that one. Thank you, game save. And then why don't we just do right here for another football. Yeah, I'd really kind of like to put it there, but I don't want it to attach and then destroy that road. So we'll, like, or just stop them. It's not that urgent. And then I think if we, yeah, let's do another, let's put it a little further away. I don't think this will interfere with anything I have planned. All right, so we'll go like there, because this road would go straight out. And then, I don't know if people will go there or not, but if we ever put more houses, and then we'll do like the same, let's do a tennis court. So we have an even number. Not that it makes any difference. We got a little bit far away, just so we can make sure we get a footpath in. And then we'll have a, you know, the university right there. So there we go. So that gets us sports. And we have a firehouse. So we're not going to do a radio station or that. Car dealers and parking lots. Yeah, if we were to get a car dealer in, I'm not really planning on the cars too much, though they are kind of cool. Maybe we'll come back in. Like, we do have room here, but I think if I start placing that stuff, I'm going to mess up my road construction. As a matter of fact, let's come here and take care of this. It's not real exciting to do, but that's what I want to do. So they're working on this one already, so let's not. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to destroy all of this. And then this is definitely going to be a walking road. All right, now is that? Yeah, let's destroy this. Oops. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be here. Let's delete this back a little bit. There we go. All right, and then this is kind of okay. Yeah, I don't even think we want this one for now. Yeah, I don't think, if we put a road, maybe we would do it over back here. Now, what is, this is kind of messed up. No, that's okay, but we need to delete this. All right, and we'll just put this in as a reminder for the location. Same thing with like here. Well, this one, though, we can do because we're not going to really mess up any other construction, right? So we'll come from here to there. So I don't want to attach that because it'll, you know, the less construction projects we have, the better. Now, yeah, you know, I don't think we're not going to have a road through this way, so that'll be okay. But I think I want to destroy. Oops, sorry about that. Yesterday's episode is now ready. All right, so let's destroy this. I have to get rid of that footpath, just so it's not 7,200 separate projects. We can always reattach the stuff later. All right, and then that way this will be one nice, clean construction. And then well, you know what? Why don't we attach this up? Because that'll also let us. Ooh, geez. Yeah, it's not the straightest. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, we'll take 2 of those back. Now, what I want to do with this one, let me go to here where I know that will reattach, but I just want to squeeze this out a little bit wider, right? So that when we go to put in this university, I think it'll fit. All right, and then I'll do the same thing here. Go to like here where I know that road will tend to attach. Then I'm just going to take this over a little bit wider. It doesn't look too even, but then, and here's the reason for that. So if we come back to this medical university, if you look, it's a little awkward, but can I go? See how will that fit? It's kind of, the hill's really messing me up. It looks like it might fit in there, right? Like maybe right there. Does that make sense? We'll see. We don't have to build those roads right away, but I think that would fit right there, assuming everything's perfectly flat. But if I didn't make those roads a bit wider, I don't think it would fit. Now, the other thing I could do, let's just, you know what? I'm going to even delete those back a little bit, just so that we don't end up building them before we can end up, delete some of that. Let's reattach this one. So we'll just end right there. All right, and then this one, well, yeah, you know what? Let's just attach this one. And then we can delete from here. All right, so that's what we'll plan on for now. Good, and then we'll reattach this stuff up once we get there, and this is fine, and yeah, that's fine there. Good, so we'll only have this one, well, we could have 2 roads in and out of town, but they'll be a little bit janky. All right, good, so that's that taken care of. Now, footpaths we'll put in later, and we probably have to think about, what else do we need? Just anything? We got education, I'm pretty sure, as far as schools go. We'll plan on the university. We've got cinemas. We're not going to put in a pub. Yeah, a hospital. Did we do a hospital? No. No, definitely could use a hospital. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if it was kind of central. I don't know if it benefits them to be too close. Yeah, I think I would put it over here, but I don't want it to attach for the same reasons mentioned before. All right, so we'll hold off on the hospital, try to remember hospital and sports over here. So, and again, if we forget, neither one of those things is that critical to the functioning of our town. Same thing with car dealers. Let's take a look once it's built. Like, I'm thinking maybe we could have like parking lots here. Could we get a... Let me just see the spacing, just for my own future curiosity. Like a large parking lot. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Medium. Yeah, that's kind of even tougher because of the shape. But we could do a small parking lot if we thought it would help. Yeah, like 2 small parking lots on either end, maybe. We'll see. So we'll see. We'll see. The cars, I like the cars, but they're of minimal benefit in certain ways. All right, so let's get into... Yeah, let's get into construction office. And as much as anything, construction supplies. But I wouldn't mind having another office. Though we have these three. I think if we just got some supplies over here. Let's try that as a little experiment. Like we should probably definitely have a gas station just for the sake of it. Let's get like a regular paved road, which won't mess anything up like off of here. And then, yeah, we'll have a gas station. Yeah, close to the corner. And then we'll have not a construction office, but supplies. Do we want to bring... No, we have electrical and mechanical components right here. We're not going to use 10 tons of them. I mean, the rails will need to be electrified, but, you know, these guys picking up those is pretty close. So I think if we just put like a storage yard... Oops, I probably didn't leave enough room, did I? Well, we could go off this way with it if there's... The power lines aren't in the way. Yeah, they are. You know what? Let's get rid of... Let's very carefully get rid of this. Let's just put this in. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of not liking what I did there, huh? Nah, I think we may just do like another road. Let's use control to get that a little straighter. Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of all of that. And the gas station. We'll just... It's not perfect, but I think we're going to move it down a bit. We'll put this... Oh, we have sports. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Let's do... I can get this sports not to attach. Let's put a sports in there, too. What we're going to do, soccer field, doesn't matter. Let's just put it in this way. Yeah, I think that... And then we'll put this. Oh, yeah, you know what? Why don't we do a small one? Probably could have done a small one if I didn't put the sports in. Yeah, you know what? We're going to switch a Ruski. Let's level. Just a bit. Yeah, you know what? We really don't need a big storage. It's just a semi-temporary construction office. And then we'll do gas station. Where is it? Here. I don't know if I'm building these things square or not, but we'll build an official road. Make it a little less crooked. You go to there. Yeah, a little goofy looking, but there. So now we have a little bit of construction supplies, and I'm going to commit to the roads just so that they can start building that ASAP. Because even if your construction offices aren't close, if you have the supplies close, you're going to be a lot better off. Now, what I probably should have done, especially with the small one, is think about road cargo station, huh? We're going to get into that. Yeah, come on. Nah, it's not going to let me. Oh, me, oh, my. Yeah, I think this would really have some benefits, especially with the small station. We're going to get pretty busy here. Well, let's just see how it works. It'll be like a little experiment. I mean, we'll have to have the trucks constantly running back and forth with supplies, but... Yeah, now I forget. Let's see. Where do we have small... I forget where we even have it. I don't tend to ever build the small ones because the big ones aren't... Over here, I think we have a small one, right? No, that's a big one. No, you know what? We have them... I just want to see. We got 2 parking spaces, right? Yeah, so I guess that should be okay. We'll just see how it goes. It'll be, like I said, experiment. These really are... Might even just take these trucks off of here. They're really just sitting there doing nothing, aren't they? Well, we'll try to remember that in the future. All right, so there we go. Anyway, we got that, and we do have a power plant right here. So let's start thinking about substations. Yeah, so that guy's going to cover quite a bit of town. Unfortunately, he's not going to get to our fire. Oh, really? He's not going to quite get to some of this stuff up in here. But I think if we did one like here... Yeah, see, it's not going to quite get to this stuff, I don't think. So in other words, rather than trying... I mean, I guess if we put one here... Yeah, like off the end of this road, I think that would cover... Yeah, let's go a little bit longer. And then... Unfinished road, demolish that. We'll give you a little gravel road since you're right in town. And then, I didn't really notice what else didn't we cover, or how far did we cover. Yeah, pretty much covered everything, except I don't know if we're going to get that university, but I think that, yeah, we'll just go with that for now. Let's not create future problems, right? Like, I think we could be good with another power station over there, but for now, I like it. Yeah, can we come out? Yeah, where do we got to get up that hill? And you're already attached to here, so that's good. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, let's come. All right, you need to get over there. All right, so I left one of these open in case we wanted to get over to this one. And then we need to get some power up here. Now, where is our... Yeah, I think we could just plop one. This is all road and whatnot, so we can maybe get one right in the middle here if we, as long as we make sure we can get it out, right? I don't know if we're going to get it out or not. Oh. I like the game save. It saves me more than once, but it is also... Yeah, can we get out? Yeah. Can we even go over to here? Yeah. Right? No. Just one pole. Perfect. And then I think this one will come... No. What do we got in the way? Angle is too sharp. Okay. There we go. Now we need to get power down into here. So hopefully we have enough for all of this. And then we need to get roads down in here. We'll do that next after these are placed. Let's zoom way out so I can make sure. Yeah, might as well push it up this way. There we go. Let's go back a little bit to be safe. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but I'm kind of okay with that. And then this one's going to get up to these two pumps. So if we had another one, the road will be that way. I can kind of see, even though I'm sure you guys probably can't. Now the question, yeah, look, we're even getting that pump over there. And did we get this pump? Yeah, we got that pump with this guy. So this should cover it. And then, I don't know, how much power do these things use? No. Does it say? I still get completely confused with the maximum wattage, circuit breaker, 1.9 kilowatts. We're just going to go, I guess what I'm questioning is, and I think what I'm going to do is just put in a switch. Like, yeah, I think maybe like here. All right, that's what I did right there. So then we'll do this to there. And then this is powered up. So let's take this one off of here and go as sharp as we can. With one pole.
Okay, is that good? I guess so. Straight. Or crooked, but straight. Right? Yeah, and so this line, so we've got these two taken up. We have this line, which will go over to the chemicals. Which can we... Can you go over that bridge? Okay, so... Oh, you know what? Yeah, before I do that, I think... Oh, no, there is a bridge there. Okay, never mind. I really wish you could see those things somehow silhouetted or whatever when you were... Yeah, so let's... You got it down here. Yeah, right there. Can I go back a little bit so it's just one pole? Yeah. Let's go a whole pole and then stop and then turn around. And run right down along the road there. All right, so when we get into Chemical Town, that'll be our power. And then we'll have this auxiliary one here. And we may even run an extra one over to Chemical Town. Now, the other thing is we could have... Yeah, we have an extra space right here, so maybe that would be an idea too, is that we could run that up there. But this will get us a bunch of power anyway, hopefully enough. All right, and then, yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. That firehouse should definitely cover these things. So let's come in here, and I think we can, we'll leave the wireframe on, but yeah, I think we're going to do gravel roads. Yeah, and see, this could be... Will you attach? No. Just trying to get it. All right, and then this we could be deleted. Yeah, let's leave that for now. Again, these are mostly for construction. Oops. Oh. Slash. Game save. You like the way I pause along with the game? Yeah, so this electrical line is kind of right in the way, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'd like to bring that right where this guy is. And then let's reattach that back up. There, that worked out. Kind of. And then we can get rid of this one, I think. Oops. Alright, so that's attached. This is the main road in. Fire truck can get in there nice and quickly. And I think we should just continue with this main road in idea. Let's delete this back so it's one less separate project. And then we probably need to do we'll do a little ramp action. And let's turn this way. We'll go Right, so that takes care of that, and then this, yeah, let's do a little snaking road, if we can. Building is on fire. Somebody said they cry every time one of my buildings burns down. Yeah, the problem is even if that building is on fire... Let's delete this back. I'm going to make it look a little bit nice, I guess. Even if that building is on fire... There we go. It's like even if I... And if for some reason we can't put it out... you know, there's just not much I can do about it if we couldn't put it out already. So, yeah, what do we want to do here? Let's see. Can we get through here? Yeah. I can live with that. You know what? I want to go. There we go. Let's do. There we go. And this guy can sneak on in. A lot of gravel roads. I don't know if we really need that many gravel roads. And then, yeah, this one. Yeah, let's come up through like here. Look at that. Nice and straight. Yeah, I guess each of these will have to have its own. Let's see. How can we do this one? Like this. Yeah, and of course, yeah, can we get under here? No. You know what, why don't we do this? Again, I don't know if it'll be a bad thing. A little bit of an extra drive for the fire trucks, but can we get... Huh. Yeah, then let's delete this back. Are you... Yeah, I guess we'll take you through this one. Is that all of them? No. What is this guy? What is that? Oh, that's my tank. Just didn't necessarily want to cross this mess right here. Yeah, I think I'll just bring him in the back door. No, stop that. All right, so that guy's attached up here. Yeah, I wonder if we're having any catastrophes around the map. Yeah, do we have... I don't see any more road connections, and we should have our electrical, right, wherever that is, here and here and here. And then we have our construction supplies. Is this road? No, but this road's done. Good. So we can... So we got our sports. We got... gas station. What was the other thing? Hospital. Yeah, we're not getting a hospital in right there. You know, I think... Well, if, you know, we're going to be getting awful far away with our university. I really want the university to be jammed up this way just to get... Because I think if we go back to our handy-dandy measuring tool, if you look... Yeah, I don't care if everybody in the town gets educated, but... I think if I keep that university close to here, it'll be good. And then the hospital has ambulances and a pretty big range, so I'm thinking we could do that in the outskirts. Let's do it over here, because I think we got the sports in over there that we were talking about, and I think we'll be okay, certainly to get started. So let's just come here and do... Yeah, why don't we do... Well, the hospital, the road's the wrong way. But you know what? Let's get rid of this. Let's do a little bit of leveling. The hospital is a little bit bigger than the sports. It's a pretty steep hill. All right, this will put the road, if we put the hospital around this other side. Now the problem is, yeah, now I want this close. I'm going to try to tuck it in right there. let's see what it looks like. City Hall, hospital. Now, I did get a suggestion from Steve to build a city hall. And that would certainly, if we're going to do that, I forget whether we had tennis or football, but... All right, does that make some more sense? And if we want to put a road out here further, we can come off of this road, which is good because that one will be straight on through town. Good, so there you go. So there's a hospital. Yeah, I think we have everything we need. I'd like to take a little personal break for a minute and then rethink about this because I haven't really thought about that. And then also just take one last look over here, but I think we're in pretty good shape. I don't think I'm going to level. This is going to be kind of a massive leveling there. I don't think I'm going to do that just yet, but let me think about this a little bit more, and I will be right back. Okay, back again. It's actually, I went to pause for a few minutes. I started leveling out some area, and I realized I didn't have a bulldozer in the area, which meant, you know, just trying to level for buildings or whatever. So it took quite a while for this guy to get here to the point where I was able to level out a whole big area. We could even put in our university right now if we wanted. And as a matter of fact, in real life, it's the next day. Oops, we want schools. Yeah, so I'm thinking a medical university. I don't know, do we have... I guess I don't really think it matters too much. What do they... They have a medical university here. We could think about a technical... I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, see, that's kind of long. The road would kind of want to go this way. Let's go for a medical university. I think it just sort of fits this space a bit better. But what I was looking at... Yeah, see, the road comes out this way. Yeah, let's see. Can I just try to get it like right in the middle of this mess? If I line myself up pretty well with these roads. We want to be back a little bit just so that it... Yeah, is that the middle? That's pretty close. Let's go with it. Right. And then we can finish designing these roads a bit. I know this is a little bit of a distraction. Like I said, I'd like to get the town going as much as anything, but this is kind of good. Now we know, you know, I think if we did, I probably should put the wireframe back on. Like I said, it's the next day. Oh, and I paused time since I didn't want to lose that excavator because it's kind of out of fuel. So I think we'll just finish off. That's kind of uglier than sin, isn't it? Can we do this? That's almost guaranteed to be ugly. Yeah. It's really kind of tricky to get. Isn't that funny how you can do it one way and then not the other? Let's go take this back a little bit and then. Yeah, that's not so bad. How about this side? Let's do the wireframe. Yeah, this one... Yeah, let's do like... This one's not as sharp. I don't think I got it quite in the center, but that's okay. Just don't tell anyone, right? Yeah, I think I'll go straight there and then... Yeah, a little bit further over to that way. But it's also because I wanted to put this road a little further like that. There we go. So we have a university, and we'll hook more of this stuff up later once we get more work going. A couple things I realized is we don't have power to this gas station here, and I don't even have a cistern. So we should probably go find a cistern. Oil tanker. Right, and then where will he... I guess he'll get oil from here. Fuel, I mean. And you're going to take it to here, but you're not going to be able to do too much until we get... power there, but might as well start him on his way. Good, so there we'll start getting some fuel in there as soon as we have power. So I reconnected this road, and because it is now the next day, I did get a chance to catch up on some of the comments, and Radomir suggested that we rename this. What was he calling it? Petro, which is Petro is... Let me go get the comment. Sorry, guys. I want to get it right. I don't want to mess it up. And it is Petrochemsk. No wonder it looked wrong. Right, sort of a European, Eastern European sounding name. Certainly, Radomir is far more of an authority on that than I am. So there we go. We got Petrochemsk. I'm happy with that. Though I don't think we're actually going to be making petrol. We're going to be making plastic. That's okay. But like I said, it sounds far more European. The other thing Radomir had mentioned was, I have this export for oil. I don't know if we're ever going to use it. This is a train station. But this pump right here, and I think Radomir acknowledged that, and we can finish hooking that up, pumps up to here, and then ties into this pumping station, which is the only thing I haven't hooked up. So let's put that in so you guys can see. So now what we need to do, and I don't think there's, yeah, people are already coming in. Now the question is, can we get this? 2, 3. I think I have to take it this way. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Miraculously. How can I go this way? Yes. Well, that was building in the way. What is in the way? So I got to come somehow different. Yeah, it's not. Can I go this way? Yeah, see, it's not going to like that bridge. I think, let's see. It really kind of stinks that you have to delete these completely. It's all right, though. Well, really? That bridge is in the way of getting the pipe attached. Is there any way to... Can I go this way? Oh, no. All right. Well, that's a fiddly kind of thing. I think I'll... Yeah, that's a real... Boy, look at all that's like tightly in there. And then the... Well, you know what I can do? Actually, I think it would actually be easier, I think, to demolish this guy. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be easier. And then we'll demolish this road, which is just the road into here. And then let's go get another various industries, plastic factory, and we'll just try to move it. Yeah, it's going this way. We'll just move it a little bit further over, like 1 block over. Hopefully it won't yell at me too much. Let's see. Let's get these reattached. They're the most finicky normally. Okay, good. That's not too long. That was probably, and it's going. It went right back under the bridge too, miraculously. All right. So now what else did we have? We had a road. Yeah. Let's demolish. Oops. There we go. Well, so we'll demolish that. This needs to be a walking road for them to get from the train station, and then. All right. So that should get people in there, and then oil. So now, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so they should have everything they need because they're going to get their chemicals coming in from this way. They'll get their oil coming in from that way, and that's all they need. So, good. And then their outgoing stuff will come this way. And then the same idea over here, by the way, this is like a pump splitting off, and it's going over to Chemtown. So, as we design Chemtown here, that'll be it. Now, I don't think we're going to get it all done in this episode, and then we'll have a live stream so you guys can help me decide, do we keep plugging away at this, or do you want to work? People have had a fair number of suggestions for Neuve Revergrad. Maybe fun to work over there, but you know, there's plenty that I can do. Steve accused me of having a plan, and I'm trying to be very open-minded about what we do on the live stream on the next episode. So if you are watching this on Sunday, you know, or even Monday morning, let me know
if you have a thought on what we want to work on, or just come to the live stream and let me know what you want to work on. Okay, so here's what I came up with over here. If we have this, we talked about having 6 chemical plants. So if we have 6 chemical plants, I leveled out an area here where we could put a road cargo station behind them. And what I was thinking of is what do we do with the actual chemicals as far as delivering them goes? Because I think it would be really awkward because they're kind of spread out no matter what we do. So I think our best bet is to work out a way of getting a factory someplace that will take the outgoing chemicals. And I'm thinking of putting those on the outside. So let's go get a chemical plant real quick. All right, if I, oops. What do I, is this chemical plants? Yeah, chemical factory. Why does it look so much different to me? Yeah, it just looks, oh, maybe because it was long ways. So here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's close this one. So here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm leaving a little bit of extra room, like 3 spaces in between here. So we won't use that road cargo station, but we'll put these about 3 apart. Let's see if I can get them kind of in a line this way. Right? And then, so we're going to have to get gravel and oil into here. So what I'm thinking of is like on the other side of this, we can put the gravel and oil in after we get done. But we're going to need some more road cargo stations, like 1 each. Yeah, and I want to put it like towards this side. Let's spin around so I can see without that sign in my way. Right, and I want to put it to this side so it doesn't interfere with the thing. Try to put them a little bit even so it looks nice. All right, and then if we come here, so we would have factory connections, and this is how we can get all of our incoming stuff into each one of these. And then we would have, I could just set these up at least so we can see what's going on. All right, we would have like a pipe that comes over here somehow. That gets the oil in. All right, so we'll have to divide that up somehow. I don't want to do it too soon, but so this will be the incoming, and then we left a little bit of room here, like I said, to be able to, I probably have to put pump or something like that in here. We'll have to have a road as well, so let's do the road. We're going to do a regular road. Oop, why do I still have pipes on there? Yeah, let's do a regular road from like here, just straight. For now, all the way across. That might, yeah, let's see. I'm not even going to attach these up for a couple reasons. One, they'll just make it into multiple construction projects. So we'll see. We might have to move things around, of course. So there we go. So now we'll have a mirrored image of it. So I got this big flat area, but what I'm thinking of is we bring trains in here where the trucks will then drive supplies to sit in here. So for each chemical plant, thank you, game save. For each chemical plant, we're going to need gravel, wood, and crops, as well as the oil, right? So that's 3 train stations. So really what I did, just to give you guys an idea, is I kind of looked at this and thought about how it was working and what I would do differently. And one of the things I thought of is, you know, so here's our 3 train stations here. We'll have to duplicate that over there and then get roads out of them like this. But I thought, well, making them a little more central so you don't have to go from here all the way to here. I don't think it really matters too much, especially, you know, like the other problem with this is that we don't have enough parking spaces inside of the chemical plant. There's only 2, right? There's only 2 parking spaces. So we really kind of need 3 so that we can get a truck sitting there for each one of these. So we'll have a lot of trucks. But then, you know, each truck can sit in here with its 3 different, 3 different trucks can sit in there with each of the things that it needs. And then we'll have the oil pumped in, right? So what that means is that we need to figure out a way to get railroad stations in here. And we're going to need 1 of each. Now, I don't think we need anything too fancy as far as, oh, wait, you know what? We need
Let's go back over here. Do we have? I should put a. Well, I got these all kind of filled up. Yeah, I should have like a way to get back to this storage thing. So we're going to need one. So I don't think when it comes to the wood, oh no, we need the big one because it has a train thing, right? Now, how much room do we have? I kind of want to keep it so we make sure, you know, this all kind of lines up. If we put it here, that should give me enough extra room to think about the road. Now, would the road come out this way? No, I think the road should come out this way. And I don't really see a reason for parking, right? I'll try to keep this maybe we start down this end. Flip this around again. Yeah, I don't think it makes too much difference, but then let's get a railroad like straight here, just as a marker, if nothing else. And then we could think about how that's going to line up. And then, yeah, I think I kind of like that because it will give me more room to work the trains in and out, right? If I put them down this end, then it's like a lot tighter to this. I don't think it makes a difference if they go an extra kilometer. You know, we're not going to be using that much stuff, I don't think. All right, so then we need, like I said, one of each. Let's get this guy in and see how. Yeah, maybe put this guy. Well, you know, there isn't really a reason we couldn't do rail cargo stations or road cargo stations. If I put this guy a little bit further, I don't want to go too wide. All right, let's just see how this works out. So then I noticed I had this guy up here. Yeah, is that? Well, I could come back to here. Yeah, that makes it a little awkward getting a road into here, but yeah, that would really be. Yeah, I really don't know if I need these. Let's just see how it would work out if I try to shove them in. I probably need to go 3.5 by 3.5 would be, like, say here. I think it will attach nicely. No. Yes. All right, and then this one will attach easily. And then, I mean, it doesn't matter. We could probably even cross the railroad tracks, except for you really want to make sure that if you're crossing the railroad tracks, these trains that are sitting in here don't cause a red signal. So we'll see. Let's just work out one thing at a time. And then last, and certainly not least, will be, this guy we could do a little bit different too. We need a train aggregate unloading. Yeah, if I left enough room, let's put a storage yard in first. I'm thinking they could go to a small storage yard. Where am I at? Yeah, small aggregate storage. Yeah, you know, we can pump all that in, can't we? Yeah, we probably should consider pumping all of that in rather than having trucks. Sorry, I wasn't thinking clearly. Yeah, so you know what? I think we should redo this. So let me pause it again for a minute, just so we don't run out of time in the episode till we get at least kind of the basic layout done. Like I said, we'll probably come back to this. There's going to be a lot of construction before we get all this built anyway. But yeah, what I'm thinking of is I put this guy right up here and then move these guys out. I hadn't thought about pumping them in. You know what? I probably even want it to end up like this somehow. All right, let me redo this with this. Well, no, you know what? If I'm going to do that, yeah, I think I want this guy at the end of the road or the beginning of the road. Maybe we do him in the beginning of the road. That's going to block that guy's railroad track. See what I mean? Like if I do it at the beginning of the road, then I have to go over the railroad tracks in addition to the roads. All right, let me come right back. I'm going to put this guy in probably like right here-ish. And then put a aggregate unloading, and then we'll have the other stuff pushed a little bit further down this way. All right, see you in a second. Okay, there we go. I think I have something worked out a little bit better. So I kind of started with looking at, let's go over to the conveyors, and we could even maybe work these out real quick. Wrong tab. So conveyors, I don't know, we're going to probably need a couple of these engines, but if I click on the conveyor, just so you guys can see the arrows. So this one's more or less lined up with this one. And let's just see, let's get the one side done and we can, yeah, so it would need to come in here. I don't know if it's going to get over that road. Well, you know what, I might do if we put it up here. Yeah, let's see what happens. This may not work out. There we go, turned green. That's what we were looking for. All right, so this is our large aggregate storage now right here. And then, you might as well leave it this way. Let's see, can we just, we're gonna get into the road over here. Let's just see what we can do. I was sort of planning on the road coming down this way as opposed to in between these two. So if you look, this is our open storage and this is a warehouse. So this is a pump that goes over to, sort of like just like I had it, this comes over to here and then pumps into the storage, and then we would pump back out. Now, yeah, I'm thinking, the problem I'm seeing here is that if I can just find a happy medium. Oh, we need a free excavator. See, that's what I was afraid of. I unpaused time a few times to get that in there. Let's just see, can we do, I mean, this I don't think would affect, we could snake the road through that one. And then we could probably come out further this way. No, that's going to be, oops, you know what, I did that wrong anyway. Let's bulldoze this. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to run out of time. Let's get the conveyors worked out a little bit. And I think by the time we're done, so this would need to be like here, right? Yeah, I really want a free excavator, but you know what? I might have a free bulldozer. Yeah, I think if we push this kind of as far as makes sense this way, that'll be good. And then we'll do the same thing, yeah, right over here. All right, get that kind of nice and level. And that should bring us far enough away from that road, especially considering the conveyors are running along the road, right? So if we can do, you know, keep it a little further this way so we don't hit the depot. There, now, will you jump over nicely? No. How about here? Oh, all right, so let's get rid of the road carefully, hopefully. I think we can get it. This will work. I just have to move the road a bit. All right, and then this one will come over here. And then the good news too is the oil will definitely pass under and through these, so we can make that happen. Oh, that's a little bit close. Let's see what happens here. No. Yes. All right. Yeah, we might be a little snaky. Yeah, that's sort of really in kind of the worst spot, isn't it? Yeah, that's... Yeah, we gotta delete this. And then... okay. So I think if I could push that back as much as it'll let me, it might. Yeah, now let's try to rebuild this conveyor first. All right, and then now can we get the road under there? Yes, can we do the same thing here? It would certainly look better if we could. So let's use, since we don't have an excavator, see if we can push that. Yeah, that looks like it'll work. All right, and then we could probably get rid of some more of this road just to make it a little bit nicer a turn. Actually, yeah, let's bring the whole road over. Yeah, that worked out. Can I just do the same thing down here? Just stay nice and straight. Yeah, there we go. Nice straight road right through there. Looks like we planned it that way. And then that sort of means these will come out this way. Well, this one... yeah, this one probably will end up coming down this way. Except for... yeah, let's take that back a little bit. And then... okay, I think you guys get the idea. I think I need to like slope this out right here. So we'll probably do that between the episodes. Or I could just play some time here. It's not that critical, is it? All right, so there we go. So that's that. And then the oil would come in. And then, so we're going to need to get some kind of an oil pumping thing going as well. Yeah, this doesn't need a pump here, but we would want one. And unfortunately, that road's coming out the wrong way. Yeah, let's get rid of this. And we'll get rid of that in anticipation of the same problem. Let's quick put this road in so we can see. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out or not. Seems kind of tight. No. You know what, though? I think what I could maybe do... let's get the roads in up here. The idea... yeah, like we're going to need... oh, I can't get in there? Yeah, I kind of... okay, so we're not going to get a road to those stations. Or to these things. I don't think they catch on fire. Yeah, let me head it over this way. Can I get one? Yeah, but I don't think I'm... no, I'm not going to be able to attach that. Let's see, can I get it further towards this other building? Yeah, that's about as far over as I can get it. Oh, whoa, it's all green. I'll take any green. Yeah, and then now let's delete this bit and see if I can't... we'll do something... yeah, let's straighten that back out a bit. Right, delete this part. There's that. How's that for some pro row building there? Right, this doesn't need to be attached. Really, you know what? I think I could. Let's just see if we can make it look a little better. Not so pro, because it was not so good looking, was it? See, this kind of lets you spin the roads whichever way. Yeah, I didn't think that would. Didn't think that would go, but... okay, well that's... it's in there, right? Good. So that if we... oh, I didn't hit delete. Yeah, let's just bring this straight down. Oh, no? Ah, I can't get through there. Well, that's kind of okay. Let's see... like, because we could bring... like, this is just going to be a construction. Like, this is really where they're going to pick up all their stuff. And I'll show you what I mean. Like here is that and that. So like this is the trains will come in here, and then like this is the train track that's actually attached to this station right now, I think. Or did I delete it? Yeah, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. Probably next episode, because I think we're kind of out of time. But good. This will get them going up this way. When we got an excavator, we'll get that done. Yeah, I think this is probably a good time to call it quits. I'm not 100% sure of the exact time. Let's turn off the wireframe. But we've got a good amount of it done. And I think more important than anything, we've got the layout. So, you know, I'm thinking that the road should go like across up here because there's no trains, right? and then I might have to level some more or do something over here, but we'll put like an identical set of these chemical factories on the other side with just like a mirrored thing. So then we'll have the 6 factories, and then we'll have to figure out how we're going to get the actual chemicals into this train track here, which may be pretty easy. Maybe we just put like some kind of a warehouse over here and just have the trucks drive all the chemicals up there. So we would have a road that comes like along here with each of these attached to it. Right? Bing, bing, bing. Good. Well, let me know what you think of this. In some ways, I feel like we didn't get that much done, but we did. And the more important thing is we've got a bunch done in here. So if you look, we're still working on stuff, and that was as big a concern for me as anything else, is just getting our town going so that we can get people up here. And we put some supplies. We didn't put another construction office. And we could use a bus stop up here too, huh? Well, we'll get to those things. But let me know what you think. We kind of resolved the issue of the oil exporting. And like I said, I don't know if we'll ever use this, but if we just find ourselves with a ton of oil up here, we might as well have a way of exporting it or even sending it over to refineries, right? Like we might, when we get rid of this plastic, maybe we build another refinery down here. So even though this one's taking care of all the oil, if we train some more oil in, that might be good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And yeah, again, I'll see you guys for the live stream, hopefully. If you watch this before, it'll be 3 o'clock on Monday. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Until I see you then, take care. Bye-bye.